A very good evening, everyone. Myself, Priya, is back again with the Hindu editorial analysis on 28 August 2020. So, now we are going into the editorial session of today's Hindu newspaper. So, in this editorial session, we know that there will be two articles, and in the session, we are going to briefly analyze you. I'm going to briefly analyze you both the articles in two separate videos. So in this session, what I'm going to cover is the vocabulary part. So what does vocabulary part mean? The words which are complicated to understand. So those words I'm going to explain you with meaning with an example, right? So that you can understand it very clearly. So one request from my side is to I request you to listen the video very carefully so that you can understand it very clearly. So first, our first article is an airtight case, and the second article is a no-one situation. Okay, firstly we are going to discuss the article a no-one situation. So this article is a little bit interesting, right? So this is about education. So we'll go into the article without wasting our time, and we'll see what is in depth in this article. A no-one situation. There is like you can't win on that situation. It is explaining that conducting JEE and NEET amid a pandemic is not easy, but options are limited. Conducting JEE and NEET amid a pandemic is not easy, but options are limited. A pandemic and the resultant delay in commencing. What do you mean by commencing? Begin, start, or start off. For example, we will commence building work in August next year. So that indicates that we are going to start the building, construction of the building in the next year. So commencing admission to professional courses have put the Union Education Ministry in an unenviable position. So what is meant by unenviable? Unenviable is nothing but difficult or undesirable, unpleasant. For example, I had the unenviable task of cleaning up after the party. Okay, it is under compulsion to strike a balance between ensuring physical and emotional well-being of aspirants and sustaining a merit-based admission process while seeking to limit the academic disruption. The NEET is the only gateway for MBBS or BDS admissions in the country. So those who take MPC or those who take BIPC, so whether who if you want your graduation in MBBS, so you should write NEET exam. If you want your graduation in BTech side like that, you should take JEE exam. So it's not compulsory exam, right? It's about your wish. So so whether if you want to get a seat to MBBS or BDS, you should write this national wide exam NEET. And if you want to go into the BTech side, then you should write a national wide exam, that is JEE. So it is explaining about what in depth about this. In respect of engineering admissions, the JEE is not mandatory for state government and private institutions. Just what I have said you enough. Citing the Supreme Court's citing is for citing. I can take an example. Citing the Supreme Court's recent order declining to interfere with the conduct of two common entrance tests, Education Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. Who is our Educational Minister? Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank has contended that the issue is being politicized. This issue is being politicized. Okay. His argument is that a silent majority favors the exams as an overwhelming number of registered candidates have downloaded their admit cards. From an academic perspective, the Supreme Court has rightly observed that the career of students cannot be put in peril for long. Peril is nothing but risk, and the meaning of contended. Contended is never struggle to face a difficulty, cope up with, or compete with. You can say assert, claim. For example, I contend that a novel should tell a story and tell it well. Okay. Mr. Pokhariyal is apprehensive that further delay could lead a zero academic year, a concern shared by many academics. Yes, this is completely true. Why? Because starting, even the government discussed, let us make this year a 0 year or something else. So, but what they are saying is, anything, you should take the decision very fast, but you should not keep the life of the students in peril, the education of the students in peril. Peril itself indicates risk. You should not keep your education or my education in risk, right? So now, in the next paragraph is, ground realities reflect the concerns from the other side. More than the fear of contracting COVID-19 from examination centers, aspirants face practical limitations. Yes, every aspirant, every one must face some limitations due to this pandemic. And next one is, the NEET will be conducted in 3843 centers, that is 3843 centers across 155 cities, whereas the number of applicants is about 15.97 lakh. For an estimated 8.58 lakh aspirants, the JEE will be held in 660 centers in 12 shifts. With many states not resuming public transport services and hotels remain closed, travel and accommodation for candidates from interior regions is a major challenge. What is, many states have stopped, have kept an halt for this traveling. So right, so if even though if they conduct the exams, every state must release this public traveling facilities. They must open hospitals, they must give rooms in that. So there, if in case, if at all in any case, just if you try to keep the exam, but there is no transport services, right? So it is very difficult for the students or for the aspirants who are going to take this exam, and it is also a major challenge for them, right? Social and cultural pressures are such that girls from villages and Tier 3 towns are likely to face hurdles, as traveling alone would not be encouraged under these usual circumstances. What? This is coming to the topic of girls, right? So it will be a great hurdle for them. Why? Because so parents won't send them in these circumstances, right? No public facilities are there, no public transport is there, so they don't send them alone. So or they also can't come. Why? Because there is no transportation facility. Even if hotels are open at short notice, the fear of pandemic might deter a section of aspirants from staying there. Though hotels are opened, but aspirants will be feared, right? So you can't say that there will be no COVID-19 there. It may be, it may not be, but a fear will be created in our mind, right? So with that, they don't move into the hotels. Delaying in admission to the IITs and medical colleges would also have an adverse bearing on BE or BTech seats in leading institutions, including deemed universities, as eventually they may go vacant when students opt out. So what, delaying in education, delaying in the seats of IIT, what so what they are saying is, if you delay, there will be an adverse bearing. Adverse is nothing but negative effect bearing in the seats of BE and or BTech. Okay, given this background, the government must explore alternatives such as allowing states to conduct medical admissions based on class 12 board marks using standard normalization. So what is government saying is, you should give admissions in a very normal state. It's like normalization. Why? Because they're saying that you should take admissions according to 12 board examinations. So it is very simple, not simple suppose, so what, so I'll say a small incident, right? Not an incident, some small case. So like people who are going to study for a NEET and JEE, they don't concentrate much on IP, right? So who get they are too much concentrated on studies. So of course JEE and NEET people will be very much concentrated on studies. So but they give a little small amount of concentration in IP than the JEE and NEET. They give more importance to that and a little less importance to this. So what the people who study only for IP, they are getting benefit in this case, but who are studied for 2 years, they did a very lot of hard work for these all, but they will be so of course some may get good marks, some may not get good marks, so it is a little unbenefit for them. So what is going on in the next we're going to see. And NEET could be limited to central institutions. Likewise, instead of the JEE, a nationwide marks normalization could be examined, but IIT directors have argued that doing away with JEE would dilute the quality of education. So what they are thinking is, of course, everyone will get this one. Getting an entrance into JEE or IITs or NEET institutions, it's a very difficult task for everyone. So what they are saying is, if we give it like this or if we calculate the admissions like this, the quality of our education will be degraded. So they are not interested to give like that. So they are saying that you must create, we must allow to write an exam by under certain circumstances with some limitations to every aspirant. Extraordinary circumstances may require extraordinary solutions. Yes, of course. Perhaps the examination slots could be staggered and the number of centers increased drastically. Pragmatic compromises are inevitable. So what staggered? Walk or move steadily, unsteadily, sway, astonish, amaze. So what they will move. Likewise, what you to get easily is, I was staggered at the prices. I was astonished. I was amazed of looking at these prices. And pragmatic, inevitable, deter. Pragmatic is nothing but practically, realistic, or sensible. He made a pragmatic decision to settle the lawsuit. And deter, discourage, dissuade, prevent, stop. High prices are deterring many young people from buying houses. Yes, in this pandemic, the prices now the prices are being decreased, but before the prices are very high. So high prices are deterring many young people from buying houses. So what are you going to suggest the tone of the article? So in this itself indicates that the tone of the article is totally suggestive. Okay, and I thank every one of you for watching this video. I hope every one of you understood it very carefully. Thank you very much.